Hi, you're watching Stories of Betrayal. This story will change the way you see trust.
I thought I knew my sister. I thought I trusted her more than anyone in the world. We grew up together, shared a room, clothes, secrets, dreams. She was my confidant, my protector, my best friend. But one day, I found out the truth. My husband wasn't just close to my sister. They were married. And I was the one who didn't know. This isn't a movie. It's not fiction. It's my life. And I still can't believe it's real. My name is Olivia. I'm 36. I live in a small town in the Midwest. I've been married for 12 years. My husband's name is Daniel. He was my first love, my only love. We met in college. He studied business. I studied languages. He was calm, responsible, quiet. I loved that about him. He never drank, never yelled, never seemed to look at another woman. At least, that's what I believed. I have an older sister. Her name is Natalie. She's 41. She's never been married. She had one serious relationship years ago, but it ended in tragedy. Her fiancé died in a car accident. After that, she closed off. She worked as an accountant, lived alone, rarely went out. But we were always close. I invited her over every weekend. She played with my kids, helped me with chores, listened to my problems. Sometimes I felt like she was more of a mother to my children than just an aunt. Daniel and Natalie always got along. He respected her, called her like a second mom. She said she was happy I found such a good man. I saw them laughing together at dinner, him offering her the armchair, her thanking him for fixing her laptop. I never had a single doubt, not one. Just warmth, just family. But everything changed the day I started having severe back pain. The doctor said I needed an MRI, and fast. I booked an appointment for the next morning. Daniel said he'd drive me to the clinic because I couldn't sit properly. I thanked him. He was always there for me. That morning, I woke up early. The kids were still asleep. Daniel wasn't in bed. I thought he'd already gotten up, maybe making coffee. I went to the kitchen. No one. Checked the living room. His phone was on the couch. He'd left it behind. I never touch his phone. Never. We had an agreement. Privacy, trust. But something felt off. A strange unease. I picked it up. The screen was unlocked. I don't know why I did it. Instinct, maybe? Or fate? I opened the messages, and I saw a conversation with a contact named My Life. I didn't recognize the number. I scrolled up. The first message read, "Good morning, my love. Is she gone today? How did you sleep? I thought about you all night. Do you remember our first kiss at her house? In the kitchen? While she was asleep?" My blood froze. I kept reading. There were photos. Not explicit, but the kind that speak of intimacy. Daniel and a woman. In the background, my kitchen, my vase, my curtains. She was sitting on the stool I use every morning with my coffee. He was hugging her. She was laughing. And he was looking at her the way he used to look at me. I opened the album, and I saw them. Many pictures. In a car, in a park, in a hotel room, and then a wedding photo. They were standing in a registry office, him in a suit, her in a white dress. Not a full wedding gown, but elegant. In the background, a clerk. The date, February 14th, last year. The day I was in the hospital with food poisoning, He told me he stayed home alone because I couldn't think straight, and he got married. I sat down on the floor. The phone slipped from my hand. I started shaking. I couldn't understand. Who was she? How did they know each other? How could they do this? And then I saw the name. In one of the messages, he wrote, "Natalie, I love you. We'll make it right. Once she knows, she'll let go." I screamed. Loud. Through tears. Through pain. Natalie. My sister. My Natalie. Her. With my husband. Behind my back. For a year. A year of betrayal. A year of lies. A year of her coming to my house, hugging me, saying, "You're so lucky, Liv. Daniel is such a good man." And him calling her my love. Planning a future. Waiting for me to let go. As if I was just an obstacle. As if my pain was a step in their plan. I don't remember how I got to the clinic. Daniel arrived, saw me. I was sitting on the couch holding the phone. He knew immediately. "What did you see?" he asked. "Everything," I said. "Olivia, it's not what you think. It's exactly what I see. You married my sister." He went silent, then said, "We've loved each other for years, even before you." "What?" "We dated in college, broke up, then you married me, and later we found each other again." "Where?" "At your house. She came over. We had wine, and it came back." "You met at my house?" "Yes." "How many times?" "I lost count." "And the kids?" "We waited until they were asleep." "In the kitchen?" "Sometimes." "In our bedroom?" "Never." "Liar," I said. "You ruined everything. Everything." I left, took my passport, documents, a few clothes. I didn't wake the kids. I went to a friend's place. An hour later, Natalie called. "Olivia, wait, let's talk." "About what? About how you slept with my husband?" "This isn't just an affair, it's love." "Love. You destroyed my family. You don't know what we had. I know you betrayed me. For 12 years you said nothing? I was waiting. Waiting for me to die? Waiting for you to realize he wasn't yours. He's my husband. He is my husband," she said. "We're legally married." "What?" "We filed for divorce. He filed." "When?" "A month ago." "Why didn't I know?" "We were waiting for you to start the process." "You planned this?" "Yes." "You thought I'd just walk away?" "Yes." "And the kids?" "We want you to leave them with us." "You're both insane," I said. "You're monsters." I filed for court. Not just divorce. I challenged the marriage. Yes, you can challenge a marriage if it's illegal. In the US, you can't be married to two people. Daniel was still married to me. He never divorced me. So his marriage to Natalie? Invalid. I gathered evidence, messages, photos, witness statements,
A neighbor saw her leaving with him late at night. The court ruled the second marriage void. Daniel was fined. Natalie, too. They appealed. They lost. Now I live alone. The kids are with me. I don't speak to my sister. I haven't seen her in 2 years. Daniel tried to contact me, said he regrets it, but I don't believe him. Lies are like cracks in glass. Even if you glue it back, the crack remains. And I had too many cracks. Sometimes I look at old photos, the three of us. We're laughing, hugging. I used to think it was happiness. Now I know it was a performance. They were acting, and I was the naive audience. I don't know if I'll ever forgive them, but I know I survived. I rebuilt myself. I started working. I write now. And today, I'm sharing this story because I know I'm not alone. There are women out there who've been betrayed by the people closest to them. Women who feel like their world has collapsed. But it doesn't collapse. It rebuilds. Sometimes without the people who were supposed to stay. If you're listening to this and going through something similar, know this. You're not weak. You're strong. You survived hell, and you deserve a new life, even if it starts with pain.
Write in the comments what you would do in this situation. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next scary story.